that question tells me that you feel like Braxton Jones will be more of a rotational guy than a starter with this new look offensive line. And I would just tell you,
shot or no shot, you'd be comfortable moving Darnell Wright to left tackle if the Bears draft Membou.
Yeah, no shot.
Nope.
He's a right tackle. That's where he has played, and I'm not moving him to left unless he comes to me and says, hey, I'm much more comfortable on the left. That's a different story. But he's always been a right tackle. I'm keeping him at right tackle. I also, guys at the Tape Never Lies Network, Phil and Shane, they did a complete film breakdown on Membou. They are way out on that kid.
Way out.
Way out.
Okay. You know what I think? I don't know why. Tell me if I'm wrong, Cap, and I know you will. Why is it that because of the changes in the offensive line by having Tooney and Dolman and Jackson, and then Darnell Wright, again, is a right tackle. That's who he is. He's a right tackle. It almost as if the feeling around over the last 7 to 10 days is Braxton Jones is expendable, that he's less than on the offensive line. And again, for a fifth-round draft pick, I think he's accounted himself well. I didn't say all-pro, Charlie. I'm just saying that question tells me that you feel like Braxton Jones will be more of a rotational guy than a starter with this new look offensive line. And I would just tell you that I don't mind the Bears drafting an offensive lineman because you got to get more. You got to get defense, but you also got to get offensive linemen. But Braxton Jones has been fine at left tackle.
Yeah.
You can win with him. Can you not?
I don't know if he's the long-term answer or not. This is a huge year for him, but he's better than people give him credit for. People are like, that guy sucks. Get him out of here. He doesn't suck.
When he has somebody next to him for an entire season instead of a revolving door like he had last year, I think you're going to see improvements. I think the question with Braxton Jones is you saw what the market is for just functional left tackles this offseason, and it's pretty expensive. Alaric Jackson got almost $20 million from the Rams. He's fine. Jalen Moore was a backup for the 49ers. He's getting $15 million a year from the Chiefs. So, you're probably going to have to pay Braxton Jones $20 million if he hits the open market or if you want to keep him from hitting the open market. So, the question is, do you have the stomach for that, or do you want to have maybe an avenue out of that by drafting somebody?
I think eventually there's going to be a new left tackle. And I think, again, for this part of his career and Ryan Poles as a GM, he looked at Braxton Jones and said, I like what I see from him, and he developed well. I just don't think that he's less than just because new offensive linemen are on the team. You'll upgrade like anything else on your football team, Cap.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, for a year, for this year, Braxton Jones could be my left tackle,
and
I
if
won't
he
lose
has
sleep.
a good year, he'll get extended.
I won't lose sleep though with him being at left tackle.
I agree.
That's
now,
all.
if you tell me the best player on the board is a offensive lineman, I'm taking him because my guys are older anyway.
Yeah,
or certainly Tooney is. And then I got Braxton out of contract after this year. I got to make a decision on Darnell Wright after next year, not this coming year. So, yeah, 100% I'm going to add to my offensive line.